94.3. This is Mumbai On Demand with Annie.
Winters are here and there are a lot of questions we have in our minds. I think every winters we have different questions coming up in our mind because I think the climate's generally changing, you know what I mean? And fitness has to be kept at the optimum, and which is why I have a segment that I am in love with and I keep falling in love with it over and over again. It's Get Healthy with my fitness expert Nawaz Singhania. Welcome back, Nawaz.
Thanks, honey.
How have you been?
Very well and raring to go.
Hey, how is winter treating you?
Very well, actually. And I have a few things to say to our listeners out there on it.
Yeah, so winter fitness. I mean, in Mumbai, generally it's not winter really, like maybe even Delhi or Europe and any other place. But we still find it nice and pleasant. And there are changes that our body goes through because thanks to the pleasantness that comes into, there's a nip in the air. What are the kind of things that you think we must keep in mind?
Typical question that comes to me, Annie, is that, it's winter, it's really cold, so maybe this is not the time to exercise. It has its own inherent problems, etc. So I want to address that today. See, typically at this time of year, we really need to exercise primarily because in the cold, we get hungrier. We want to eat more.
Right.
The body needs more fat to keep us warmer, and we tend to spread out. So we really need to battle that.
Right.
Secondly, we tend to, even during middle age, not necessarily old age, we tend to get a bit stiff in the joints with the cold out there. Particularly if we are a bit arthritic or have issues with our joints in any case, knees, back, ankles, wrists, whatever. We do need to stay there for mobile, active, keep the, flexibility in order. Lastly, this is a time of year where we have, a lot of weddings, functions. We have our whole NRI audience, our families, etc., friends from abroad coming in, and we want to look our best.
Sure.
They are checking us out as much as we are checking them out for signs of aging, good, bad, ugly, what's it looking like. We really want to present ourselves, in the best possible way.
Right.
So for all reasons, we really need to keep it going. However, activities might change a little bit.
Okay.
Particularly if it is colder, so we may not really get into outdoor activities. It might be more indoor based. So I might not want to get into the swimming pool at this time. And I strongly advise that you layer up when you go out there in the cold.
Sure.
When you're exercising, let's say you go for a jog or a walk, it may be colder when you start. The body is colder when you start. So layer up. You have your ganji, you have your t-shirt, maybe have a jacket on, a patla jacket, a thinner jacket on, scarf, muffler, whatever it might be.
Sure.
And you can delayer as the body temperatures, tend to rise and increase, and you get warmer as you move into the activity.
True.
Take your jacket off, so on and so forth. And you kind of, get comfortable that way.
I think it's perfect. We need to kind of change routines a little bit here and there, but no giving up on our exercise at all. Thank you so much for this today, Nawaz.
Thank you, honey. Next week,